Good day, everyone. My name is Elrose Rivera. I'm from BS Ed Biological Science. This time, I am going to tackle some of the science, technology, and society topics. For the first module, this going to talks about the general concept and historical developments, wherein students were supplied with the study of science, technology, and society, or STS. In this subject, that begins with fundamental ideas, historical development, with focus on the role of science and technology in the Philippines. It also discusses the influence of science and technology and how they interact with various social situations. Module 1 is divided into 4 sections. The first one is the introduction, where it tackles about science comes from the Latin word scientia, that means knowledge, where it gathers information on how our society works through observation or experimentation. Technology comes from the Greek word techne, means the art, skill, or cunning of hands. The section 2, a historical antecedents of science and technology. An antecedent is something that occurs before something else develops or even exists. As a result, historical precedents in science and technology have paved for the emergence of sophisticated and advanced advancement in these fields nowadays. With that, there is some inventions and innovations throughout the history. In the ancient period, it's developing improved methods for self-organization, communication, transportation, and a daily living. The invention of the ancient wheel or the potter's wheel, paper or papyrus, shadoof, antikythera machine, and alopile or the hero's engine. Now in the Middle Ages, they established infrastructure in general necessary for scientific groups to thrive and stimulated scientific thought, and this includes the heavy flow, gunpowder uhu the paper money, mechanical clock, and a spinning wheel. In the modern ages, single incidents led to the technological breakthrough in society and medicine, such as compound microscope, television, telescope, jacquard loom, engine-powered airplane. There is also the invention of some Filipino scientists like Egyptni, erythromycin, medical incubator, banana ketchup, and mole remover. In section 3, the intellectual revolutions and society, where the intellectual revolution was a period of change in people's perspectives and beliefs due to advance in science and technology. Curiosity, critical thinking, and innovation were the key motivators for scientists to investigate the physical and natural world. There are 3 types of intellectual revolution: the Copernican Revolution, Darwinian Revolution, and the Freudian Revolution. Copernican, where Nicholas Copernicus proposed a heliocentric theory of the cosmos centered on the sun in the 16th century, replacing the geocentric theory of the cosmos. Darwinian Revolution, the origin of species, is a major shift in science and religion. Freudian Revolution, where Sigmund Freud is credited with creating the 20th century intellectual revolution, or the psychoanalysis. In the section 4, Science and Technology and Nation Building, where in this section, we'll discuss about the government initiatives and policies are being implemented to showcase the nation's scientific and the technological progress. Now in the second module, this talks about this science, technology, and society and the human condition. And this module provides students with an understanding of the purposes, roles, and social effects of science and technology. It is divided into 5 sections, one of which focuses on the idea of a human flourishing in the face of rapid technology and scientific advancement. In a section 1, technology as a way of revealing. Technology as a way of revealing that best reflects our period, allowing the people to control reality by entering into our relationship with it. Martin Heidegger, he was one of the 20th century's most significant philosophers, where he believes that the technology is essential for understanding the modern world. In section 2, the human flourishing in progress and their development. And this section talks about Jason Hickel's de-development is an alternative to reducing the gap between wealthy and developing nations. The section 3, which is the good life. It tackles about life filled with excellence and happiness. It also talks about the Aristotelian concept of eudaimonia and arete, and how these can be used to assess one's relationship and dealings with the science and technology. Now in section 4, when technology and humanity cross. Here, it may lead to incredible discoveries that improve and ease our lives. However, it can also result in unanticipated outcomes that may have a detrimental effect on our lives and society as a whole. S.M. Romer Mukherjee, 2012, A Human Rights-Based Context on Science and Technology and Development, seeks to place a concern for human rights, how the international community engages with urgent global challenges. Section 5, Why the future does not need us. In this section, we'll talk about that according to William Nelson Joy, emerging technologies are significantly more dangerous to humanity than any other invention has ever been. He focuses on robotics, nanotechnology, and genetic engineering. And the last module that tackles about the specific issues in science, technology, and society. This module seeks to empower students to understand and appreciate science and technology in a current context of society by evaluating specific challenges in science and technology. It focuses on biodiversity and health, GMO, gene therapy, nanotechnology, climate change, and environmental awareness. It also divides into 5 sections. The first section, the information change. It deals with the transition from the traditional industries to an information technology driven economy, mid 20th century. In section 2, the biodiversity and a healthy society. This section discusses the connection between society, environmental, and health. It discusses the value of biodiversity as a source of food, medicine, and other biological resources. In section 3, the GMO or the genetically modified organism and gene therapy. The moral and ethical concerns surrounding GMO and their effects on society are covered in this section. The section 4, nanotechnology. This is where nanotechnology has both benefits and drawbacks and highlights its use. Thank you for listening. Once again, this is Elrose Rivera.